欢迎回来。对于使用羟氯喹治疗中共病毒，美国的卫生部门和部分医疗专家发生了意见相左的情况。在本期的今日话题中，我们一起来讨论一下。
Welcome to our program. So today we will talk about hydroxychloroquine. So we know the FDA in June they revoked the EUA to use this medicine HCQ on the COVID-19 patient. But some doctors from the American frontline doctors they say different. They say the medicine is very useful. What's your opinion?
Okay, first of all, thank you very much for inviting me to the program. I want to share just my personal information, my personal experience. I'm not giving any medical advice, but I'm from Cuba. I used to be a doctor and I used to practice medicine for more than 20 years. And I used that medication when I worked in Africa. I had to take it because to prevent catching a disease, a serious disease in Africa that is known as malaria. I used to take it for 2 years. And I never had any side effect. The same thing for the rest of those taking the medication just to prevent that infection. They never had side effects. Or the side effects as any other medication is not, when you take it in order to prevent a serious disease, it's worthy when the side effect cannot be compared with the benefit of taking the medication.
So Mr. Fan, what's your opinion on this?
So I don't have the medical training background like my friend Richard does here. So I have read many analyses. I have read many letters and studies from different doctor groups. And they do have different analysis and conclusion regarding this medication. So the way I look at it, if you are facing death in a couple days or weeks, if your life is at stake, you should look at all solutions on the table. You don't automatically take one potential life-saving medication off the table simply because some group raised the allegation that it's not potentially 100% safe. When there's a potential solution, be open-minded, try it out. And I'm glad that we are seeing dozens, if not hundreds of American doctors who have rendered their professional medical expertise and opinion. They have shared with us their own treatment history. And based on that, I feel pretty confident that there's no guarantee, but if my life is on the line, I would be willing to try. And I would feel safe because this drug has been existing and used safely for 65 years. It only become a national issue that consumes most of the media bandwidth because President Trump made a few supporting statements for this drug.
Maybe that's why the HCQ stirred up so many arguments and discussion.
Well, there will be the second or third one if President Trump raise it and the election is not yet over. So I think it's so easy for the American people to see that, and that's why now, whether we know this drug would be our life-saving, I'm sure maybe a couple years down the road, we would have an effective vaccine and more effective drugs. But for now, it's one of the potential solutions we have. And I don't think we should spend all of our time and energy and national resources to deny something that seems to be of common sense.
So the bottom line is just check with your family doctor on this if needed.
Yes, I think every decision to treat coronavirus should be in consultation with professional medical doctors.
Yeah, I agree with what he has said. It's we do not have the solution yet, the cure for the disease. I believe that we should take advantage of what we have and to try until we can get the definitive cure.
Thank you for sharing your opinion with us. Thank you.
You're welcome. A pleasure.